In this video, I will discuss the 6 main differences between the ideal fluids and non-ideal fluids. An ideal fluid is characterized by zero viscosity. That is, the viscosity of ideal fluid is zero, while for non-ideal fluid we have a non-zero viscosity. By viscosity we mean the internal resistance between different layers of fluid. So this is the first difference, that the viscosity of ideal fluids is zero, while for non-ideal fluids is non-zero. The second main difference between ideal and non-ideal fluid is that an ideal fluid is non-compressible or incompressible. That is, the density of ideal fluid is always remain constant, while in case of non-ideal fluid, the density of the non-ideal fluid is not a constant quantity. So the second main point between ideal and non-ideal fluid is that ideal fluids are incompressible while the non-ideal fluids are compressible. The third difference between ideal and non-ideal fluid is that the ideal fluids always flow in a streamlined manner. That is, the flow of ideal fluids is smooth while the flow of non-ideal fluid is turbulent or chaotic or non-smooth. The fourth difference between ideal and non-ideal fluid is the value of bulk modulus. For ideal fluid which are incompressible, the value of bulk modulus is infinite. That is, when we calculate the value of bulk modulus for ideal fluid, it's become infinite, while for the non-ideal fluid its value is finite. This infinite value of ideal fluids is due to their incompressibility. That is, no matter how much stress we apply, there is no strain. So the value of bulk modulus is infinite for this case, while as they are compressible, so the value of bulk modulus is finite for non-ideal fluids. The fifth difference between ideal and non-ideal fluids is that for ideal fluid there is no surface tension, while for non-ideal fluid we have a value of surface tension for every fluid. And the last point for the ideal and non-ideal fluid is that the concept of ideal fluid is purely imaginary. We have no real fluid that satisfy all these properties of ideal fluids, while all the real fluids which exist in nature are non-ideal fluids. So the concept of ideal fluid is ideal for just studying the simplest case of fluid mechanics, while all the real fluids behave non-ideally. I hope now you have a clear understanding between the differences between ideal and non-ideal fluids. Kindly subscribe this YouTube channel for more physics and mathematics videos.